Change is hard, isn't it? So here's the thought. Don't be a victim of change, be a leader of it. So, why am I saying this? Well, here's what I know things keep changing, and that change is upsetting our daily routines, isn't it? Think about this. We've had a lot of change across our country, around the world over the past, call it, week or two. And in fact, yesterday, there were 7 more states that said, hey, we're going on lead from home, okay? Also known as lockdown. And some people are freaking out over this. Other people are going, okay, opportunity. Now, this is done out of kindness. This is done for humanitarian reasons to help society, to help, the philosophy and the concept of flatten the curve so that we can get our arms around this, so we can do this for less time. So here's what you need to know. You need to know that your routines keep changing, right? So you need to adjust your routines. Maybe little tweaks, maybe big changes. But the reality is things are changing. You need to be a leader of change. This is how you got to help your family and friends. And what happens here is we're probably going to end up continuing to adjust these things. We're going to adjust. Things are going to change a little bit. We'll adjust some more. So here's my statement. Get used to change. Get used to change. And what this does is this actually strengthens your leadership, because when you become adaptable, you become flexible, it allows you to focus on the opportunities instead of the challenges. Because when you're not flexible and you get stuck in these changes, it hurts. It's hard. I've seen a lot of people throw in the towel already and say, I'm done. I can't go out. I'm done. I'm over this. And you know what? They're right. They're convincing themselves of that. So, and sometimes you just need to let that process. But here's the reality. No matter what change you're going through, somebody else has already gone through that and they figured out a way. They have figured out a way. So here's what we need to do. We need to hop on to this change train. We need to be part of this change, and we need to be a leader of change. Okay? You need to change out of leadership. You need to be a leader of change, not a victim of it. And when change happens, you think to yourself, I'm going to be a leader of this change, not a victim of it. This is that concept of field of diamonds. You're standing in this field and you see rocks everywhere. And those rocks are diamonds. You just have to uncover them. And you might not know that you're in this field of diamonds. Look up the old story of Field of Diamonds when you get a chance. And you need to say, I love change, because we have to affirm our beliefs to ourselves. I love change. Have you ever been in a really hard spot and you're like, oh, this sucks? And you're right. And then it becomes really horrible. Or you go, I love this. I love this. The concept of I am, I can, I will. Okay? If you convince yourself of something, it'll be great. I love change. I love change. And it will be great. So that's the first thing of the 3 things you should think about here. Be a leader of change, not a victim of it. If you're a victim of it, guess what? You become a victim of it. If you're a leader of it, guess what? You find the opportunities, the field of diamonds. Okay? Second thing, be visible. Okay? Leaders that hide are not leaders. They're hiders. Don't be a hider. There's an article that came out today that I'm the headline of the article on Inman News. And I talk about people need to step up and be leaders. And it's true. Leaders that are hiders are not leaders. They're hiders. Okay? Think about that. Don't be a hider. You got to be a leader. And then the third thing, get it done. Make things happen today. If change happens in your world, be more aggressive with making things happen. Let's talk about that for a second. For yourself, okay, out of sanity purposes, out of accomplishment purposes, because remember, you're a leader, not a hider. If you want to be really good at hiding, go hide. I'm not hiding. I'm leading, okay? Do it for yourself. Do it for your business. Reach out and touch people. Do it for society, for crying out loud. All right? You're contributing. or you're not contributing. It is kind of binary. Contribute. Don't sit there and go, I have nothing to give. Yes, you do. You have heart, soul, attitude, kindness, helping. You have camaraderie. You have the ability just to pick up the phone and call somebody who hasn't talked to somebody in a week and say, hey, I just wanted to say hi. So you do have things to give. We all have things to give, and we all should contribute, okay? So let's talk about stuff to do today. What can you do today? I have a list of things here. First of all, get dressed. Don't spend the day in your pajamas. I saw a meme that said, hey, it's 9 p.m., time to go from my daytime pajamas to my nighttime pajamas. Please don't do that. We know that is not good for you. Don't live in your pajamas, okay? Get dressed, step outside, take some fresh air in, be a human being, and contribute, okay? Second, be visible. We talked about this, leading or hiding. Lead, be visible, okay? Here we go. Call 10 of your past clients. This is when we start working. Call 10 of your past clients or people you want to have as clients. Don't call them up and sell them something. Call them up and care. Call them up and care. All right? They might not have talked to anybody this week. Sharing is caring. Let them know. Send videos to 10 people. This is when people start freaking out. I got to get on video. Yes. Now, during all this lead from home time is when you learn how to make video. It's simple. You just take your phone and you flip from photo to video, hold it up and go, hey, it's Adam. And send yourself a video. Figure it out. Get used to it. Hey, Seymour, we got the dog here. Learn something. Spend 1 hour learning online. In fact, if you don't know how to make a video, go to YouTube and figure out how to make a video. Okay? Just go on there and say how to make a video with an iPhone or how to make a video with whatever your device is, how to make a video on my webcam, things like that. It will tell you. But just youtube.com, how to make a video. And then clean up your workspace. I organized mine yesterday. It's right here. And it's fantastic now. It's clean. It smells, I wiped it down with some fresh smelling cleaner. And like that, I love this. Because we all kind of threw together a hodgepodge workspace right now, wherever we could come up with, the kids have taken over the study or wherever else for homeschooling, or maybe you just found a new place. But let me tell you something. Your couch is not your workspace. Do not make your pajamas on your couch with your laptop on your lap and the dog or cat resting on you, your workspace. Find a workspace, make that your routine, have a legitimate workspace. It might be part of the kitchen table. If you need to block it off and make that your workspace, but have a workspace to go to and go to it. Okay. Write down 3 things that you're grateful for and say them out loud. Do that every day. I'm grateful for this. And then the next morning, repeat them. Wake up and say, I'm grateful for this. This programs your mind. It helps you find a good place to be in. It really helps. Okay. And then finally, exercise. Do something for 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes. That's all I'm asking. In fact, you can do this learning part while you're exercising if you want. You can listen to something, listen to a podcast. I know a great one. It's called Start With a Win. You can find it on iTunes. Shameless promo there. Or go learn something else. If you want to know more about the coronavirus and all the craziness going on with that, there's plenty of information for you to learn on that, but don't freak yourself out, okay? Because realistically, here's what you need to know. Wash your hands, don't touch your face, be nice to other people, social distancing, and don't go anywhere if you don't have to, okay? So this is a binary thing. Change or no change. It is binary. I don't like binary questions, but really this is a binary question. Change or no change. Because you can either change or you can fight the change. Embrace or fight. I choose to embrace it because I'm going to come out on the other side of this better than when I got into it. And I think you will too. So it's up to us. It's your choice. This is something that is 100% your choice. And you're like, no, this is going on in society. No, actually, this is your choice. You can find an excuse and rationalize it as being society's problem, or you can find a way and take the opportunity and make it yours. So make it yours. You, your leadership, your efforts. Be a leader of change. Okay? That's my message for today. I want you to make the best of this. Do these things. If you got to print this out or put it on your phone or whatever, check these things off and do these things. Try it. Change your routines because your routines are changing around you. You have to be aggressive in changing those routines. So we might not deserve this, but if we tolerate it, that's what we get. Okay? Make it a productive day. Be a leader. Remember, action overcomes anxiety. Action overcomes anxiety. Action makes you feel good. Anxiety makes you feel bad. They do affect your health. Okay? This is all coming to you from a place of love. Love you guys. Thanks for what you do. Thanks for sticking in there. We're all in this together. We're all part of this big blue ball rotating around in space that we get to determine this outcome together. So be well, and we'll talk to you soon. See ya.